Hi, I'm Justin Yomot, and today's Cards and Talk I will be doing with my friend Aiden.
Yo.
And so, to start things off, we're going to talk about the Mookie Betts trade that happened about an hour ago. So,
Yeah, man.
the Dodgers
Crazy.
got Mookie Betts and David Price and some cash. Well, the Red Sox got Alex Verdugo and Buso Gratua. And the Twins got Kenta Maeda and cash. $10 million in cash, I believe.
Yeah, it's crazy. I'm just shocked that David Price didn't end up going to the Dodgers as well, because that was going
my
to
bad.
be
Yeah,
a
he
trade
did
as
go.
well.
I'm pretty sure. I think.
Okay.
Let me check that. But anyways, I feel like the Twins kind of were maybe the biggest winners because they snagged Kenta Maeda and didn't have to give up a whole ton. Plus, they stole another $10 million in cash.
Yeah, which can be used to pay big players like Max Kepler and Miguel Sanu and stuff.
Yeah. David Price was in the deal and is traded to the Dodgers.
Okay, that's what I thought. They need another pitcher.
Yeah. They had to get someone to replace Maeda. Now, the winners of this trade are the Dodgers and the Twins. And I feel like the Red Sox kind of did kind of bad. Like, yeah, they got Alex Verdugo and the guy from the Twins, but, like, he gave up an MVP candidate and a solid pitcher. And didn't really get a whole ton in return.
Yeah, I mean, I think the Red Sox had to make this trade after all the scandals that happened.
Yeah.
The only thing that seemed normal.
And then the Twins just kind of got a huge steal, giving up one prospect, gaining Kenta Maeda, and $10 million cash, which they could use to get another player from free agency if needed. So, and then the Dodgers also get the Mookie Betts. So overall, I feel like the Dodgers and the Twins are the big winners, and the Red Sox kind of the big losers.
Yeah, Red Sox are definitely the losers. I mean, Dodgers are adding, like you said, an MVP candidate and a solid pitcher that the Dodgers needed another pitcher that could solidify their rotation.
Yeah. Now,
plus David Price also has playoff experience, so that will be good for the playoffs as well.
Yeah. I hate the Dodgers as a Cubs fan, so I was kind of hoping for this trade to not happen.
Yeah, as a Yankees fan, I could honestly care less about this. So.
Yeah, I was kind of hoping Betts was traded to San Diego, because I'm going to a game in there this year, so I was kind of hoping he went there.
Yeah.
Now, we have the All-Star Game draft that happened a few days ago. Team LeBron has LeBron James, Anthony Davis, James Harden, Kawhi Leonard, Luka Doncic, Chris Paul, Damian Lillard, Nikola Jokic, Ben Simmons, Domantas Sabonis, Jason Tatum, Russell Westbrook, and the coach is Frank Vogel. Well, on Giannis's team, we have Giannis, Joel Embiid, Pascal Siakam, Kemba Walker, Trae Young, Bam Adebayo, Brandon Ingram, Donovan Mitchell, Jimmy Butler, Rudy Gobert, Kyle Lowry, Chris Middleton, and it was being coached by Nick Nurse. All the teams.
Yeah. One thing that surprised me was when Giannis chose to go with Kemba Walker over James Harden and made the comment about him being selfish with the ball.
Yeah. I don't disagree with him though. I would have done the same thing, but I don't like Harden or Westbrook or the Rockets at all though. So that might just be me being biased, agreeing with him on that.
Yeah, and as a Trailblazers fan, I'm glad that he's on LeBron's team. Damian is.
Yeah. So I want LeBron's team to win, as that's the team Luka's on, who's my favorite player, as I'm a Mavs fan. So wherever Luka went, I was going to root for them. Kind of wanted him to go with Giannis. And so here's what I wanted, was for Giannis's starters to be Giannis, Luka, Pascal Siakam, Trae Young, and then Joel Embiid. I really wanted Trae Young and Luka on the same team.
Yeah, that would have been pretty good.
And then once Luka was drafted by LeBron, once Luka was drafted by LeBron, all I wanted was for Trae to be drafted by LeBron.
Yeah, but Trae, I think, was going to stay with Giannis either way.
Yeah. One thing I don't like is that it's mostly just East versus West, for the most part.
Yeah, I guess they just went with people in their division that they knew more well, I should say.
Yeah. Now, which team you're rooting for? LeBron, right? Because he has a Dame.
Yeah.
So, which team do you think is better, and which team do you think will win?
Personally, I think just coming from MVP standpoint this year, and what's all happening in the East, I think the East have a better team, but I think that with the amount of experience LeBron's team has, because the East have like Trae Young, who's pretty new, but LeBron's team is mostly made of like all stars and all pros that have been there before. I do think that the West is gonna win.
Yeah. So here's the thing: is Anthony Davis will be on Joel Embiid. LeBron's gonna be on, I'm guessing, Giannis. Kawhi will be on Pascal. Harden will be on Kemba, and Luka will be on Trae Young. This is my guess. So let's look at position by position. Center, Davis versus Joel Embiid. Who do you think's gonna be the more dominant center in this game?
Looking at these past couple games with Joel Embiid, he's been struggling against tall people. Like, he just recently faced Giannis in a game and went 1 for 11 in the first half against him with only 4 points. So I think Anthony Davis will be better in that position.
I agree with that comparison, is that Anthony Davis will have it. Then power forward, I'm guessing I think it will be LeBron, but that would also put Pascal Siakam on him. But I feel like they're going to have Pascal be small forward and put Giannis in that power forward, so it's LeBron versus Giannis. Who do you give that comparison to? Giannis or LeBron? I mean, LeBron's averaging 25.2 points, 10.7 assists, 7.7 rebounds, while Giannis is out here averaging 30 points, 6 assists, and 13 rebounds.
I mean, I think this is where, like, if you're looking at where LeBron's been playing this entire year, he can literally play any position on that court, and it really I'd say for this one, it's going to depend on who has more preparation for the game. I do believe that LeBron will have a better game than Giannis, but it's going to be close.
Yeah, I'm personally giving that comparison to Giannis. Then Kawhi Pascal, can we agree that Kawhi has the upper hand there?
Yeah, he definitely does. More experience and, yeah, just twice
Then
better.
Harden, Kemba. I mean, I just like Kemba more, but obviously Harden's better.
Right.
And then
I think Kemba will have a better comparison in that one because, like we said earlier, Harden's not really going to pass the ball. So
yeah. And so then leaves a question that I hate when people disagree with me on this is Luka, Trey, and who is better. I obviously think it's Luka, as he honestly is way better, in my opinion. But a lot of people say Trey Young, and I actually really love Trey Young too, and I love his game and I love watching him play. But I just don't think he's on Luka's level.
I do agree with you on that. The only reason that I'm going to pick Trey Young over Doncic is not because he's better, but only because I have been following Trey Young ever since he was in college, and I do think Doncic will have a better game than Trey, but I'm still thinking Trey's going to be better in that position.
Yeah, I mean they're averaging the same amount of points, same amount of assists, but then Luka has like five more rebounds about, and this is all rounded. So like they're very similar players, but the only thing that I feel like puts them a difference is Luka's a way better rebounder than Trey is.
Yeah, because he can box out more people than Trey.
Yeah. So then the NBA trade deadline, things got kind of crazy. On Monday, the Knicks fired President Steve Mills and announced General Manager Scott Perry will take over control of the basketball operations. Nothing's gonna happen. The Knicks will still suck. And then the Wizards traded Shabazz Napier for Jordan McRae with Denver.
Yeah, there's nothing honestly going on in that trade. I think it's just a player-by-player trade.
Yeah, and now here's probably the big boy. The Timberwolves acquired D'Angelo Russell, Jacob Evans, and Omar Spellman for Andrew Wiggins, Minnesota's first round and second round 2021 draft pick, unless the first rounder is in the top 3. I think that's the big trade of the deadline this year.
That is the big trade, and if we're going to talk about who wins that trade, I do think the Warriors will win that trade.
I disagree.
Well, it honestly depends, because if the Warriors finish top 3, then I do think that the Timberwolves get the better trade. But if they finish like 4th worst in the league, then or something like that, then I think the Warriors do win the trade.
Yeah. Here's the thing. Just by knowing that D'Angelo Russell is coming has changed the Timberwolves entirely. They were on a 13-game losing streak, and then after the news of that trade was announced, the next game, they blow out the Clippers, where Paul George and Kawhi both played, but D'Angelo Russell did not play. And they just blew them out.
Yeah, it's honestly just the hype of players. I mean, you saw Karl Anthony Towns' excitement when he was waiting for D'Angelo to get off the plane. He already had a jersey ready for him.
Yeah, he did.
That's probably, like you said, probably the biggest trade this year in the deadline.
I mean, the Hawks did acquire Clint Capella, which is making the Rockets play really small ball with PJ Tucker, I believe it was, playing center, who at only like 6'5".
Mm-hmm.
And then they only got out-rebounded by the team they played, I think the Lakers, I want to say, by like 1 rebound.
Yeah, who did the Rockets get in return from Clint Capella?
I do not know. Let me check.
Because I remember him having a pretty good game as well.
Yeah.
It was
Robert Covington.
Yeah.
So that's a really nice pickup too.
Yeah.
Oh, it was a 14 deal. Okay. Well.
Yeah.
So I believe Hearts waived Nene, acquired Derek Walton Jr. in cash consideration from the Clippers for the Hearts 2022 second-round draft pick, and acquired Scal Labrisky in cash consideration from the Trailblazers for the Hearts 2024 second-round pick, and acquired Dwayne Dedman and 2 second-round picks from the Kings for Alex Len and Jabari Parker. And then they also acquired Capella in more of a trade.
Mm-hmm.
So a lot of stuff happened that I can't really navigate all of.
I think a big deal that went for the Clippers was Marcus Morris.
Yeah, that was a good pickup.
Yeah.
That was a really good pickup as well. Yeah. So that's it for this week. Thank you to Aiden for coming on the podcast.
Yeah, anytime. I'm available pretty much anytime.
Yeah. See you guys next week. Bye.